All right. I believe I'm live right now. Hello, hello. Valerie Walton here from ValerieWalton.com, coming to you live from the suburbs of Washington, D.C. And I'm so excited, as usual, right? But I'm so excited to talk to you today about the truth about your network marketing income. Now, before I get into anything major, I do just want to start off making sure that you can hear me okay. So let's make sure I got that right. Okay, I'm gonna duplicate this because I'm signed in as the wrong person. And we should be good to go. And because I want to make sure that we cover everything, I'm gonna put, all the updated stuff for the description box in probably after the video. But if you're watching me live, go ahead and hashtag live. If you catch me in a replay, go ahead, hashtag replay. And we can get right into it. Let me just switch my accounts if it will let me. I didn't know I was logged into this other account. That's my couples account with my hubby. Okay, cool. So now it's right. And I can see everyone. So perfect. Okay, so the reason why today is so special is because I'm actually going to do a free training. So if you are catching me right now on my YouTube channel, child, you about to get like a $300 training that I'm about to give you for free. I know I'm crazy. I don't know. I don't know why I'm doing it. Why am I doing it? Maybe I'll charge. Okay, so anyway, let me go ahead and share my screen so we can get right into this. I'm just closing a couple of tabs here so I'm not distracted. And what's cool about this is I'm actually going to be presenting to you with Canva. Isn't that awesome? So if you don't know much about Canva, then you definitely missed out on my Canva for Cash Flow workshop that I did earlier this year. You got to let me know if you want access to it. So you're going to have to put that in the comment section or reach out to me in DM or whatever so that I can get that information over to you as soon as it's ready. I am right now in the middle of putting it together as a course. But I don't know. I might come back and do it again live in a workshop. All right, so let's go to this. Cool. All right, so I can close all of that and now I can share. But yeah, it's a lot of cool stuff that you can do with Canva, and I'm getting ready to show you what that is right now. Okay, cool. I know I'm live streaming. Got it. I clicked the button. Okay, so let's just start right here because you already know I'm about to drop a bomb. I'm about to spill some tea that a lot of people may not necessarily want you to know, but it's important that you do know it. So I like money. In case you didn't know, these are my new brand colors, the green and gold, hashtag money. Okay. I like to build up people to not just be entrepreneurs, but profitpreneurs. So that's, my new name for my tribe, Profitpreneur. It's not so new, but I have a Profitpreneur group and all that great stuff too. So if you want to not just be an entrepreneur, because I noticed that a lot of home business entrepreneurs are broke or they're not where they want to be. And I'm going to prove to you why and what you can do about it. Okay. Because you hear a lot of times people talk about it's a numbers game. Well, yes and no, right? I'm tired of hearing people say it's a numbers game the way that they mean it, which is go for no, get out here and just talk to as many people as you can. Anybody breathing, go talk to them and see if they're interested, make them be interested. That is not how you grow your business. Okay. And we don't teach that around here on this channel. Okay. So instead, I'm going to give you the real tea. Okay. So if you wanted to grow your business, okay, let's start off with this numbers game shenanigans. All right. I want you to take a look at what it would take in order for you to make any money online. So actually, you know what? Before I even get into this part, let me stop sharing for a second because this right here is going to be very important for you. All right. So can I share now? I'm gonna share again. I talk about this a lot and I show this a lot. This is the funneling, the sales funneling process made simple. A lot of people think a funnel is just this URL, this link that you send people to that's got a couple of web pages stuck together that has an opt-in page, right? Or a landing page, and then it has a bridge page or a thank you page, and that's pretty much it. And or it's some kind of a sales, a series of sales pages. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the fact that a funnel is actually a process that you put people through. So yes, it does include that traditional link that we call a funnel, but I'm just talking about the process in general. We all start off on social media. We get on social media because so many people from all around the world that our target audience could possibly be is right there on social media. So we get on social media in order to find our target audience. In order to do that, we need to create some content that is relevant and meaningful to our target audience. So we have to be clear on who our target audience is and what their common problems are and pain points, right? So notice that this is not just, I'm gonna get on social media and just start selling to people. No, that's just 2 steps. You're skipping a whole bunch of steps. This is a quick and simple 6-step process, okay? So let me make sure, I forgot to check and make sure you guys could hear me. So hold on a second. Hold on. Can you hear me? Testing, testing. Are we good here? Because I forgot to check. And I'm like 5-10 minutes into this, and I don't want to not hear. So notice that this is not, okay, cool. I just had to make sure, because that one time that I didn't do it has made me be like, all right, you know what? Let me check all the time. Okay, so here we are. I'm gonna go back to sharing now. All right. So yeah, there's 6 steps. They're simple, they're quick, but they still need to be stepped on, each and every step. So you're going from social media to your target audience. So you're not just trying to grab any and everybody breathing on social media. You don't want to attract every single active account on Facebook, right? Now, here's the kicker. Since we're talking about numbers, Facebook has 2.3 billion out of the 8 billion people on the planet, right? Has active accounts on Facebook's platform. Facebook is the biggest social media platform, and I don't think that's going to change for a long time. Okay. Now, with that being the case, even if you just had 1/1000th, just 1/1000th of everybody on Facebook, just 1/1000th of them was your target audience. Do you know that would still be 2.3 million people? Now, do you need 2.3 million people in order to be successful in your business and hit 6 figures and live your dream? No. So noticing how big that number is, this is one of the reasons why I personally have my coaching clients start off on Facebook. If you're going to talk about numbers, let's put the numbers in your favor. Let's give you the highest chances, the highest odds to actually win, to actually find your target audience, connect with them in a social setting, because that's what marketing is all about. In order for you to market, it is a requirement for you to become social. So why not use social media to do so and to start the connection and conversation and relationship right there on social media with your target audience. So this is why you've got to know who specifically do you believe may have an interest in your business, because it's not everybody. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a target, right? Then you go from target audience to suspect. So as you're putting out this meaningful content, this relevant content to what they're going through, right? So for example, if you sell skincare, yes, everybody's got skin, but that don't mean everybody wants your stuff, right? Because we're human beings with preferences, right? So you're looking for people that already know how important it is to take care of their skin, that already get the fact that skin is the largest organ on their body. Therefore, they need to take care of it just like they take care of their heart, they take care of their eyes, they take care of their lungs. They need to take care of their skin with the same respect. You don't want to start looking for people that don't know that you have to educate and convince them that their skin is important, then try to sell them. That is too much work. Why bother when you can go reach out to people who already get it, right? Find the people that are your type. And if you've been following me and subscribe to my channel for any length of time, you probably know by now that I always equate marketing and sales with dating and sex, because it's all the same thing. The way the human mind works, it is all the same thing. So when it comes to marketing, it's just like dating. Why try to date any and everybody? Why not have a type? Why not have preferences? Why not have a certain kind of person that you're looking for to connect with? Somebody has something in common with you, not just any and everybody. So it's the same thing with your marketing. Look for the target audience. Then we go to suspect. That's step number 3. Your suspect would be somebody from the target audience. Yeah. But then they do some sort of behavior that indicates that they just might be interested in your offer. So these are the folks that are watching your YouTube videos and commenting on them. These are people that are watching your Facebook Lives, looking at your stories, interacting or reacting to your stories with hearts and thumbs up and things like that. And yes, also commenting. So that would be a suspect. That's the first half of the process. And all of that is done on your chosen social media platform. And again, I'm using Facebook as the example platform. Okay. Now, once you go from that, this is where the fun begins. That initial grunt work of weeding through all the noise and being able to get straight to the people that you're looking for, that are looking for you. Now that you've done those 3 steps, that's where this comes in. Lead generation is next. And what is a lead in the first place? A lead is somebody who's not only a suspect, right? They're not only somebody who has behavior that indicates they may be interested in your offer, but they also have given you a means to communicate with them. And this is why a lot of people like to use funnels. They'll offer a link, and in order for the person to get access to what they're giving them, they have to enter their contact information. This is vital. If you want to have a sustainable business, you need to be building your own list, a list that you own, a list that belongs to you. What kind of a list? Generally speaking, we're talking email list, because a lot of times you'll collect a person's email. A lot of times you'll also collect their telephone number. You always collect their name, right? So their contact information so that you can contact them and now start building rapport one-on-one, start building a relationship, start taking the time to do what you're responsible for as the marketer, which is determining the pain point that this person has so you can help them solve it. Okay. So when it comes to the lead, they need to give you their information. They need to want you, right? Because again, it's like dating. Why would you want to get into a relationship? Because business is all about relationships. So why would you want to get into a relationship with somebody that doesn't even want you? Exactly. Right. So instead, you want to get into a relationship with somebody who possibly wants a relationship back. You're not sure yet. That's why you're going on a few dates. You're having a few conversations. You're taking the time to get to know each other. That's the whole point. And so if you were to just buy leads, right, these people did not give you express permission. They didn't find you and say, oh, you're cool. Yeah, here's my number. You kind of bought people's phone numbers. You kind of bought people's contact information. That ain't it. That ain't where it is. Okay. That ain't where it's at. So you want somebody that will give you the means to communicate with them, because that is giving you permission to, in fact, communicate with them. Now, once you start the communication process, this person now becomes a prospect. And what makes them a prospect is you, right? You taking the time to do your due diligence, you taking the time to get to know this person and pre-qualifying them, right? And by pre-qualify, that means making sure that you have detected, you have learned straight from their mouths that they have a need for what you have, they have a desire to get what you have, and they have the resources to buy what you have before you ever make the offer. Then, once you have confirmed that through conversation, that's when it's cha-ching time. That's when you make the offer. They say yes, you get the money, 0 rejection. Too many people are not doing these 6 simple steps, and that's why they're stumbling and failing and falling, because they are tripping over steps that they should have taken that they tried to skip over. and they trip. Okay, don't trip. All right. So now that we understand this, let's go through the process. I want to talk about what the numbers actually should look like for you, what they do look like in reality versus what you're probably picturing in your head when it comes to how your upline may have described your comp plan and stuff like that. Listen, every business is looking to make as much money as they can and profit, pay out the least amount of expenses as possible. And I'm sorry to tell you, but you as a sales rep for your company, right? You basically affiliate marketing because you're selling something that doesn't belong to you. You didn't make it, right? And so they're trying to pay you the least amount possible that they can get away with most times. So you're getting a very small commission. So I'm going to use an example to show you, and I'm going to show you the difference between going for no versus just building your skill set of communication and closing so that you can get what you want. Okay. So we're going to start off with a closing percentage of 10%. And what that looks like if you're out here going for no, and you don't have a targeted audience that you're trying to reach on Facebook, and instead you're just posting whatever, you're friending whomever, and you're just throwing noodles up on the wall to see if they stick. Okay. That is not a solid business strategy, right? And maybe you're starting to realize that. Maybe you came across my video at just the right time because you're starting to realize that and you're like, well, Val, what the hell do I do? I'm going to show you all of that. But let's talk about the numbers, because a lot of people aren't straight up with you. They always break down your comp plan with all the binary and the legs and the this and that. Child, I don't understand that stuff. And I didn't understand it even when I was making, when I was in my last network marketing company. I just knew if I do this, I will get this, right? If I sell the stuff, I will get the money. And all I cared about was exactly what the dollar amount is that I'm going to get to make the money I want. That's all I wanted to know. So I'm going to keep it simple for you like that. Now, granted, I want you to remember something. Your average network marketer, your average affiliate marketer, your average person online who's trying to build their home business is not closing at not even 10%. Some people, your average person may close around 3%. And a good closer can close at 10%. And a really good closer will close more at like 30. So we're going to look at all these numbers. Are you ready? So for those of you that are math challenged, hold my hand. We're going to make it through together. We're going to do this. Okay. All right. So here we go. Let me go back to the presentation slides, child. I'm getting fancy on y'all today, child. Y'all ain't ready for this. Okay. So now, like I said, let's get back into this numbers game shenanigans, right? And I'll go into present mode. So like I said, if you're closing at 10%, I want you to see something. If you go on Facebook looking for your target audience, right? Now we already know Facebook has way more than 10,000 people. But I wanted to use that because for a lot of folks, 10,000 people on Facebook is a lot of people. And they're like, oh my gosh, but you could probably find a good 10,000 people in your average Facebook group, right? So if you're looking for your target audience within a specific Facebook group and you're able to convert or find just 10% of them, right, that are your target audience, that would be 1,000 people. Now, out of the target audience, again, if you're on a 10% converting and closing rate, the amount of suspects that you would find, people that are showing some indication that they like your stuff, if it's at 10%, that would only be 100 people out of your target audience. So people might be watching, right? People might be viewing or scrolling, I should say, but are they showing you some behavior that they're actually paying attention to you and what you do? That's the question. So are they liking and or commenting? Are you posting stories so you can track that number? See, when you put out a post, you don't know how many people actually saw your post, right? That's all an algorithm thing. But with your stories, you can see exactly how many people viewed, whether they commented or not. So I hope that you're tapping into Facebook stories because that's very helpful tool for you, right? So anyway, again, closing at converting at 10%, you find 100 suspects. Now, out of those suspects, if you're converting at 10%, this means you've only gotten 10 people's contact information, right? So even if you have, a lead magnet, I've talked about lead magnets a lot lately. If you, and if you are a part of the entrepreneurial community that I'm a part of, there are done for you lead magnets. So you don't even have to worry about that. You get to just leverage. So let's say you're using that and you get 10 leads. Awesome. A lot of people wish they could get 10 leads. But if you're closing and converting at 10%, out of those 10 people that gave you their contact information, only one of them has said, yes, I'm willing to have a conversation with you. Yes, I'm willing to check out what it is that you do or what it is that you have to offer me. Yikes. But see, if you're closing at 10%, you can't close 10% of a person. So in this case, if you only have one prospect in front of you, you're either closing at 100% or 0. And more than likely, most network marketers are closing at 0. And so you end up doing all of this work, going from 10,000 people, batting and missing, because now you're down to 0, no sales. This is a picture of your average home business owner. Unfortunately, this is what it looks like. So continuing to weed through all of these people and keep going for no and going up to Annie and everybody and hoping and wishing and praying and just winging it with no skill set, no tools to help you with your business. This is what it looks like. 0 sales. And this is why a lot of people are like, damn, I'm trying to hit 6 figures in my business. They told me it could be so easy and I could be on the back of a yacht by now, but I'm not because I ain't got no sales. This is why. I hope you're seeing this. Without any skills, how you going to pay the bills? If you don't have the skill of converting, if you don't have the skill of closing, you're not going to do very well. And just imagine if you started with 10,000 people and still ended up with no sale, what could have happened? What could have happened if you did have a better skill set of business building? What happened if you had a better skill set of marketing, posting, communication, conversation? What if you had a better skill? What could you have possibly done with the 10,000 people? Yeah, I think you could have closed at least one sale. Probably, right? So let's keep looking. Okay, so now let's look at what it would look like to build your skills. Let's talk about that. Okay, so again, this is just a reminder. This is what it looks like at 10% with barely, any skills at all. You're gonna end up with nothing. Now, what if you close at 20% with the same amount of people that you're looking for on Facebook? Same amount, but now closing 20% as opposed to 10. Now look. Right? So if you were to close sales every month, this is what it would look like. It would go from 0 sales a month on average, right? Because I'm not saying you'll never close a sale. A time or two, once in a blue moon, you might get one, but that's luck and not skill, not strategy. And luck is why people call it a numbers game. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. That's not the way businesses run. We got to have a strategy in place. So let's say you start working with me, okay, and you grow your skill set, which you will, okay, and now you've gone from 10% to 20%, talking to the same amount of people. Now you're getting better at locating and attracting your target audience with the attraction marketing skills I teach you. And so now instead of 1,000 people, you've just doubled that, all because your skills are better. And it doesn't have to be like 20 years experience better, just a few weeks. That's it. So you go from that to now you're closing you're converting 20% of them, and they're going from your target audience to being suspects, people that are actually exposed to you. You're getting more visible. Do you see that you just 4x that in the suspect category? Now 400 people are viewing your stories, watching your Facebook lives, commenting, reacting. This is what you want to get the ball rolling. Now, if you like that, you're really going to love this, child. Look at this. Look at these leads. Now you're going from getting 10 leads a month, to 80 leads a month. Oh my God. That's pretty cool, right? And then you're going to go from 80 leads, right, to 16 prospects, converting at 20%. That's way better than just that one prospect that you had, right? And again, this is where a lot of network marketers go wrong, because they're like, oh my God, I only have this one person in front of me right now. I'm desperate. I need to close the sale. I'm going to do, say, be anything they want me to do, say, and be. I gotta, what do I say? I gotta make sure I'm saying the right things. I have to make sure I impress them. I have to make sure I can answer all the questions. How do I prove to them that this is a legit business? How do I prove to them that they can have success when I don't have success myself? Sound familiar? You will definitely start panicking when you have less prospects. And again, it's just like dating. If you are a desperate Diane, right? A desperate Debbie, right? And you've only got one man in front of you that's showing you any attention, child. Just looking your way, child. And you're desperate. You'll be like, what does he like? Let me be the girl he likes. I wanna impress him. I wanna make him happy. Child, no, not me. I don't do that. I'm just me. I just be chilling, right? But see, when you have 16 prospects, because you've become more attractive with your attraction marketing. You see that? You see that? You see that? You see that? But anyway, and I don't mean attractive physically at all. A lot of people miss that in the dating world too. Child, I got to do some dating videos. I got to teach. I got to school these people. But anyway, when it comes to dating, it's the same thing. It doesn't really have as much as a lot of people think or put weight on when it comes to your physical appearance. It's your attractiveness. Attraction is an energy, not a look, right? So when you come across as way less desperate, right? You're not desperate, you're more confident, that will bring you more prospects. And isn't it a different feeling, a different vibe, a different situation when now you're not desperate with just that one person in front of you and that's all you got? But instead, now you got 16 people in front of you. So even if one guy says no, it's like, all right, cool. I got 15 others. I'm good. Right? That's a whole different shift of energy in the universe, child. And that's what I want you to see. Because all you got to do is raise your skill set. That's it. Think about it. When you're in the as an employee, right, in the job market, right, the thing that gets you paid more is building your skill set. This is why people go back to school. This is why they go get their bachelor's, then they go back and they get their master's, right? Because they know with a stronger skill set, they're more valuable. They're more attractive. Therefore, they are in a position to confidently want and deserve more money. Now, why not you in your home business? Because it's all the same. It's the same principle. So if you raise your skill level, why shouldn't you do better in your business and earn more? And so now when we're looking at the sales, you're going from 0 sales to 1 to 2 sales if you're closing at 20%, right? Actually, I messed that up. That's a typo, because if it were just 10% closed, that would be 1.6. So actually, that's wrong. Let me go back. Chat, I gotta fix this. Hold on, let me stop sharing. What was I thinking? So actually, let's see, 1.6 times 2 would be 3.2. So you'd be closing at 3 to 4 sales instead of the 0 sales. Oh my God. So let me go back and I'm gonna change that. You know me, I have to change it. I have to fix it now. So let me get out of here. There we go. Ooh. Now it's let me do it. Yeah, I'm sorry. I had a little brain fart there when I was putting this together. Okay, so there we go. And I hope I didn't mess that up anywhere else. But, you know, sometimes it's just that kind of day. So anyway, let me get back in here. And now I'll share. Okay, so wait, what happened? Child, look, I don't know. Did it save it? Child, what the hell going on? Okay, now it's right on this next one. So What if you increase your skills even more? And now, more time you've spent with me, maybe you've done one of my coaching packages or something like that, and now you're even better. And now you're closing at 30%. Look at this. Same amount of people, same amount of folks, but converting better because now you know what to do. You're posting for profits now, right? You're able to copyright so much better. You're able to now start getting your message, your message is clearer, so that when you get your message out there, your target audience instantly knows you're talking to them and they're attracted to that, which now makes them suspects. And it went from 400 to 900. And now your lead flow goes from 80 to now we're in the 3 digits at 270. And then our prospects go from 16 to 81. Again, you're dating, you got all these prospects, all these men want to court you. Now you have freedom of choice. Who deserves to date me? And it's the same thing when it comes to choosing people for your team. You don't want the people that's going to give you a damn headache. But see, if you only got one person in front of you and you desperate to make money because the bills are coming and you don't know what else to do, you got laid off from your job. I get the pressure. I get that adrenaline rush, but in the long run, right? Because I don't teach people how to just, do this fly by night business crap. I'm showing you how to build a stable and profitable business. So you got to think long-term with me. You got to think down the line, what is best for me? What is the healthiest way for me to build my business with integrity and dignity, so that in the long run, my reputation stays intact, so that I can continue to close sales in my business and make money and be a profitpreneur. Hashtag profitpreneur, if that's who you are or would like to be, because you're with me now. So you want to be a profitpreneur, subscribe, follow me everywhere. Okay. So yeah, you're at 81 prospects. And again, I messed it up. I did it wrong, because if you're closing at just 10%, if you're closing at 10%, that would be 8 people. But we're not closing at 10%. We're closing at 30%. So now multiply this number by 3. Hello there. What is 8 times 3? 24. Right? So you're going from 3 sales, maybe 4 on a good month, to now 24 sales. Now it's starting to look like something. Can I get an amen? I hope so. I hope you give me an amen, because child, and look, like I said, let me go back and fix this. That really irks my nerves that I didn't have this right. What was I thinking? What was I doing? I don't know, child. I don't know. It's embarrassing. I'm really good at math, I promise. I was actually going to be an actuary. But yeah, let me fix this. Jesus Christ. Lord be with the man. Okay. 3 to 4 sales there. And this is more like 24 sales. Yep. And then, okay, good. So we should be fine here. So now that makes a big difference. I just want you to look at it. I just want you to get the visual. Okay. You see this? Same amount of people you're talking to, but look at the difference in the sales. Now, 24 sales in a month. Now we talk. Now we is talking. All right. Hold on. I'm going to stop sharing for just a sec, because I do think that there was something else. Oh no, I think we might be okay here. Yeah. Yeah, we should be okay here. All right, awesome. So let me go ahead and continue here. Because if you were closing 24, hold on, I do need to change this. I just want to make sure I'm giving you accurate information. Because I did this based on if you did 8 sales a month. And so that looks kind of crazy. Let's pull out the calculator this time. Okay. All right, there we go. Yep. Yeah, I kind of flubbed this one, you guys. No worries. I'm fixing it now. All right, cool. All right, cool. All right, now we can go back to this slide here. This is what happens when you go live. This is something I totally would have edited out. But now you get to see what really goes on behind the scenes with the home business owners and coaches and trainers and stuff, right? So we've got this down. This is correct now. And then we can move on to closing a sale a day, right? Let's think about that because you're kind of already there. If you have your skill set down, right, you don't have to reach out to as many people in order to close more sales. Same amount of people, but way more sales. What's the difference? The percentage at which you close. What changes that percentage? Your skill set. And this is why you got to latch yourself onto a coach, somebody that knows, somebody that can help you, and somebody that knows when to pull out her calculator. Okay, moving on. So if you want to close a sale a day, let's look at what this looks like. If you're doing 24 sales a month, like we were just looking at, that's about 6 sales per week. There are 52 weeks in a year. So let's look at what that looks like. You're doing 6 sales a week for 52 weeks. That is 312 sales a year. Sounds great, right? Sound like you really making that bread, right? But let's consider this. A lot of people in network marketing are not getting a huge percentage of the sales that they make, right? So this is why, people be trying to get over it, and I see it from a mile away, and maybe you do too. But if you were to ask someone, oh, great, how's your business going? I'm asking about them specifically, their business, You Inc., not their network marketing company. And their answer to me is, oh, we're doing great. And I'm like, like they have a spouse they're building with or what? No, they start talking about their team all of a sudden. Oh, yes, our team is selling 6 figures in sales a month. Your team is doing it. So that's a collective number, not your numbers. And when you say sales, 6-figure sales, that's not your take home. That's the sell. That's the sale. So what is your profit? What is your take home? What is your commission out of that? So we're going to go with the standard number of about 20% of commissions from the things that you sell. Okay. And we'll even use a price point that's not super low. I know some people sell things at like $50, $20, $100, $1,000. But for now, let's just start with $100. Lots of people are willing to pay $100 for a product that they really want, right? So if we were to do that, question is, does that get you to your 6-figure goal? See, that's the thing. So let's look at it. If the product you sell is $100 and your commission is 20%, then the amount of money you get that goes into your pocket is $20. And if you're closing 312 sales in the year, your annual gross income is only $6,000. It's only $6,000. That's what you get to take home. And see, when network marketing companies and uplines and stuff start talking to you about, oh my gosh, ooh, child, if you close these sales, you're going to be able to advance and build it. This is why it's essential. It is vital for you to build a team because you see what happens off of your own efforts. This is why you need to practically build an army of people up under you as a team in order for you to hit the 6-figure mark. On your own, you're only making $6,000, and that's before taxes. Hello. $6,000. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm not turning my nose, at money. Okay. I told y'all in the beginning, I love money. That's great. But when you have a goal to change your life, change the future for your children, leave a legacy behind, travel the world, go to Disney World, all of that, $6,000 ain't gonna cut it. For the year, that ain't gonna cut it. Okay. So what can you do? Right? Because let's answer the question. Does that get you to your six-figure goal? Hell no. No, it does not. It would take a whopping 5,000 sales to hit six figures. That's 14 sales a day in order for you to hit six figures with your $20 commission. It's crazy. And I know some people might be like, yeah, but I could do autopilot. I could probably do some ads or something. Yeah, but you pay for ads. And guess how much you're going to be paying for ads to start? Even if you did like $5 a day Facebook ads, that's $150 a month. Let's do the math. And so if you're doing $150 a month for 12 months, that's $1,800 right there coming out of your $6,000. Damn. And let's also be real about that. If you don't have the skill set to do Facebook ads, because that's a skill too. This is not a casino. You don't just put money on it, let it ride. No, you need to have the skills to know how to do good copywriting, how to put your ads together where it's in compliance with Facebook and it will actually reach your audience and all that great. Like there's so much involved in it. And this is why when I am coaching my clients, we talk about 4 different phases of business growth. And the Facebook ads and stuff like that, the automation, the scaling up is phase 4 out of 4. You could build organically and you could build a 6-figure income. But it requires a skill set if you want to zip on over to Facebook ads. Okay. So yeah, child, clutch the pearls, child. That's crazy that you would need so many sales just to be able to hit 6 figures if you were doing that on your own. So what if you close just 1 sale every day, right? So you're kind of close to that. If you're at 312 sales and there's 365 days of the year, you're kind of close to that. So let's see what it looks like. So $100 for the product, your commission is 20%, which means you get $20. 365 days later, bam, here's your whopping total of $7,000 for the year. So no wonder you didn't get to fire your boss yet. No wonder years have gone by and you've been doing the same thing over and over again every day, going for no, talking to people, being fake social, right? Stepping into this box, this facade, this image of what your upline told you you need to be, because you're doing these copy paste messages and it's so robotic and you're scared because you don't know how to be your authentic self. And that being authentic is the thing that would have been able to get you the sales, right? Which is also something that I teach heavily on. So if we were to talk about building your skills, right? And you're bringing in, $100 products, obviously one thing that you could change would be what kinds of products you sell. If you sell something at a higher price point, then and your commission is 20%, I mean, you would still get more because the product amount is more, right? So you'd either need to change the amount that's offered for the products, or you would need to change your commission. So you would have to find a company that's going to pay you more than 20% of the product. They need to pay 30 or 40 or something. But that's hard to find, right? Not a whole lot of companies willing to give you such a huge commission. They got to stay afloat. But I know some places. Okay. Anyway, let's keep going. So if we change the product amount, whoops, what just happened? If we change the product amount and instead of $100 per product, let's say we're doing $1,000, decided to do more high ticket stuff. The commission stays the same at 20%. We're still closing 1 sale a day for 365 days. At least this is better, right? $3,000. Now that's pretty good income, right? A lot of people will go to school and go get that master's degree, child, in order to be able to hit the $73,000, or they're in their job for 15 years. And you could do this amount in a year. Absolutely. So notice the difference. That's a huge gap between a $100 product and a $1,000 product in order for you to, 10x your income. You'd have to 10x the product amount. So now you're definitely looking for a different target audience, right? But what if the commission changed? So if we're looking at something like $1,000 product, what if your commission were 2/3 of every sale? Oh shit. Now we're getting somewhere, because now your pay would be $670 per sale, and you're only doing one sale a day, just one a day. Can you imagine making $600 a day for the next 365 days? Because if so, that's what your income would look like. Now we're in the six-figure mark, multiple six figures at that. That's the what seals the deal. That's the way that you start changing the trajectory of your life, of your children's life, of your future and their future. This is how you're going to need to start doing it. If you're someone that is selling, little products from network marketing company, you're selling some shampoo or a lipstick or something like that, and you realize, damn, I'm not even getting 20%. I get like 3% off the sale or whatever. It's going to take you a minute to get where you're trying to go. And why work harder trying to go out to more people? Because you only have so much time in the day, right? How many people do you think you're going to end up talking to every day? 100 people a day? Child, that's crazy. I don't do that. Right? So if you want to get to the six figures, if you want to get to the $10,000 a month, you're going to need to make sure that the price point is raised and the commission is raised, right? And even if, right, because I know somebody might say, well, Val, this is why everybody talks about having multiple streams of income. I agree. Yes, you should have multiple streams of income. But shouldn't every stream, I want to squeeze every drop out of every stream. So I want to position myself right where the numbers serve me. And it's not a game of luck, but the numbers bow down to me because I am in control. That's a shift. That shift more than anything else. Then it shifts in your business. I used to be hella scared to offer something at $1,000, child. But now, hello, easy peasy, Georgia and Wheezy. Okay. So you have something more like this, and now you're starting to get an idea. Now, inside of the community of entrepreneurs that I work with, there is a referral program. And in the referral program, you can earn up to 67% commissions. And yes, they do offer low ticket, but they also offer high ticket that's actually higher than this $1,000. So you would be making more than the $670 per sale, right? They have a $1,200 price point, $1,800 price point, and even more than that. So that would be pretty cool. Imagine that. Imagine selling a product at $1,800 and getting 67% commission. That would be $1,206 for you every sale. And if you're closing a sale a day, multiple six figures. Now your life has changed. Who needs the lottery when you can be in control? Okay. So moving on. By now, you can see how the skills bring the smackaroos, right? The skills pay the bills. Yeah. Yeah. So let's talk about building the skills. Now, I don't normally do this, but I have a special treat for you today, right? And now that we've gone through the training, I want to make sure that you have something that you can take with you and you can keep for life. And that is the Zero Rejection Marketing Makeover. This is a 5-day challenge that you can do with me, right? You can do it on your own time, but anytime you need a little bit of support, some questions answered, I'm right there for you. Okay. Now, with this, you'll be able to level up your social media marketing strategy, get clear on who your dream prospects actually are, and attract more lead sales and signups with zero rejection, which is everything you and I just discussed today. Pretty cool, right? So here's what's included in this 5-day challenge that you can do at your own pace. On day 1, we're going over the 4 questions to get clear on who your dream prospects really are so that you can attract ready to buy customers. On day 2, there's a 9-part power formula to uncover their problems and fears so you can clarify your marketing in order to make money. On day 3, you're going to learn our secret formula that helps you to clearly define how you solve people's problems so that you can easily close more people and start getting paid as soon as today. Day 4 is the marketing makeover part. Now we're going to build a congruent social profile for you to be able to get leads, get sales, get signups, team builders onto your team, rejection free. Because who likes rejection? How can you possibly be excited about moving forward in your business every day when you're not going forward? You keep getting pushed back because people are mushing you in the head saying, no, I don't want that, right? But now you can do it rejection free. And then on day 5, there are 5 social buckets that allow you to speak to the heart of your new clearly defined audience and start recruiting like crazy. Damn. Now, the value for this course, this challenge, is $297. We see why, right? You're going to be able to completely transform your business in 5 days. Definitely worth at least $300. However, I'm not charging that today. I'm not charging half of that at $150. I'm not charging half of that $5. None of that. It's just $1. $1 today. I said it. $1, $1, one smackaroo. So go ahead and invest in this. Now, when you do it, I'm adding on an irresistible bonus for people to take action on it right now. So especially if you are someone who is catching the replay, you better jump on this now before I take this down. But when you get that zero rejection marketing makeover, you're also going to get access to VAL'S Victory Vault. This is my top earner toolkit for more achievable success. People seem to think success and prosperity and stability in their lives and in their finances and in their businesses is hard to achieve. This makes it way more achievable for you. Inside is a lot, including things like an entire library of training, which is again available 24/7 on demand for you so that you can do this on your own time. So even if you're a very busy person, job or multiple jobs, plus the kids and the spouse and all of that, the dog too, child, you can still use this, right? You're going to get 30 days access to my Victory Vault. So you'll get 30 days access to the entire library. If you want to keep it, you have an option to keep it too. You'll get daily coaching Monday through Friday, in addition to where you find me here on YouTube. You'll be able to grow any business that you want, any product, service, opportunity, any offer that you want. You're going to learn how to do that on any platform that you want. You're going to learn how to do that. And no, this is not in conflict with your network marketing or income opportunities. This actually helps you build that thing that you've got right now. So there is no conflict. There is no competition. I'm here to train you. I don't want you to leave your company and come join me somewhere, child. I don't even have a network marketing company I'm in right now. What I want you to do is come join forces with me and allow me the honor, the privilege, and the excitement of being able to help you grow what you want to grow. Okay? All of this, the ability to get access to the training, the tools, the resources necessary, and the people necessary to help you grow your business. Done for you elements of it and everything. All you got to do is this. Go to valeriewalton.com/no rejection and get access to this right now. That's it. That's it. So it has been an absolute pleasure hanging out with you. I'm just going to do one final check and make sure I didn't miss anybody's questions before I go. But we're looking good here. Actually, it froze at some point, so I missed it. Yeah.
All that is
Whoops.
for Valerie Walton.
There we go. So yeah, I'm not seeing any questions. We're looking good. I'm going to go ahead and go because I'm slightly over the hour, but then again, I did start a little bit late. So when you go to valeriewalton.com/no rejection, what you're going to see is this. Share my screen. Okay. So it's going to take you here, just so you know. And my Victory Vault is also known as MLSP. You'll be able to get access to this challenge, everything that I just shared with you, plus 30 days access to all the live coaching and support, and have a complete marketing system. I stressed the importance of having a strategy and a system in place. Let us help you develop the strategy and use the system that has helped change my entire life around. I have to do a whole other video talking about my experience using my Victory Vault that I call MLSP. But there's more information here to give you, just in case you want to learn more. I am close friends with each one of these guys. They are my trainers, my coaches, my mentors who have helped me. So imagine what they can do for you, right? If they were able to help me get to 5 figures in 5 months, what can they do for you? If they could help me hit a $25,000 day, what can they do for you? Right? What are you willing to let them do for you? And so, like I said, you also get the live daily coaching for 30 days in addition to that, and everything included in the membership at no additional cost. So everything, all of this, the challenge, including a Limitless Leads DMO training, daily method of operation training, 40 courses to get prospects for your business, a bonus inside like the success and MLM secrets, prospecting and recruiting secrets, prospecting stranger secrets, so you can even learn how to tap into your cold market, even if you are an introvert, customer relationship manager to help monetize all those new leads, live daily coaching, one-on-one 60-minute coaching session, plus three quick start PDF, more leads, lifetime access to our 20,000 member Facebook group community for more hands-on support, high converting, high paying, done for you, right? Affiliate program for multiple revenue streams, like we were just talking about, advanced features that you can upgrade to, a funnelizer that allows you to create branded funnels and offers if you want. You can even use the Business Center, which allows you to launch your own courses, team training site, and your own affiliate program if you'd like. Total value here is almost $9,000, and you're getting access to it for just $1, but you got to do it today, right now, while you are watching me, because I am going to take this video down. So with that being said, thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I hope I've brought as much value to you as you definitely have to me. You keep me going, you keep me energized. So thank you so much for that. And I can't wait to see you back here tomorrow.